What's up YouTube? Elio here with Life with a Pepperoni, and today we're going to be cutting up the front end because the wheels are too big. They're too big. It kills me. I was so angry when I had to do this, and it really baffled me. I'm like, man, I'll just go up from a 13-inch wheel to a 14-inch wheel, and it's going to be fine. It's only 10% bigger diameter. Like, we're good. No. Nope. So yeah, so this video is going to be about tubbing the front end, clearancing everything for the front wheels, and yeah. Click like, hit subscribe. Hope you guys are enjoying all this Corolla content, and soon enough we'll be on the next project. Enjoy. Okay, Amazon said this isn't supposed to be here till this Friday, but it's Wednesday. So let's see what's in it. I'm pretty sure they're the flares, but they didn't send me a tracking or anything, so I just bought these flares because I was like, you know what, it's cheap. If they have the right look that I want, I can then go to make patterns out of these ones and then make them out of steel if I want. So that's the kind of point we're at. If not, I'll just resell these ones. Like, they weren't that expensive. So, oh, they are. Cool. Sick. So here they are. They're kind of like that concave style. I really wanted those for this. So let's take them out. Apparently there's a front and a rear. Yeah, those rears to the front. And yeah, let's go. Let's test fit them. They look a bit big, but we'll see. They're that FRP material, so they're a bit flimsy. But once they're bolted, they'll be fine. It looks like they're symmetrical on each side. And yeah, let's see. Let's see how they look. Ooh, that looks good. I like that. I do like this. So let's see what ones are front and rear. And then we'll go from there. How I'll do that is I'm just going to put them on the floor here. Okay. Okay. So these ones are the front, and these ones are the rear. They're a bit bigger. So I'm going to Sharpie on these two. These will be fronts then. And I'm going to have to put my wheels back on to... I'm going to be so happy if these just fit. As much as I want to make flares, I want to drive the car more right now, so... that is more important to me right now. Oh no. Oh, these are the fronts. These are the backs. Oh. Those kind of fit. If I put them kind of on the edge there, kind of take some forming, but I think if I cut this lip off, it'll kind of just wear itself in. It's almost kind of not enough. If I narrow the rear end 3/4 of an inch, it will be enough. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. I wonder if I have some tape. I do have some tape in here. gonna want to go like there-ish. And then I'll just, this will go here, and then I'll just trim for there and then the back, so. I definitely like that look. Yeah, if I pull this in 3/4 of an inch, like I really like that. It looks super sleek. You can see here, it's still a bit out, but I think I'm just gonna narrow the rear end 3/4 of an inch each side. That will pull this in just enough, and then we'll be Gucci. I like that back profile too. I think that's the way. I want to do these for a while, so I'm gonna see with Carl. Maybe it might be just even easier just to do it out of metal right now, but I'll let you guys know. Let's do the front. The front is a good amount. The front's almost perfect. I'm gonna have to cut around the bumper and stuff, but it like fits better than the flares that are made for this car. Whoop. Kind of roughly there. Could go back a bit, like there. Yeah, that looks deadly. That rear fitment's a bit too spicy, but the front works. I like that. I really like that. That looks good. That is spicy. So what I'm gonna do, so I guess I opened up a way bigger can of worms than I ever thought. So here's that. Look at that. So these wheels, I moved these up a little bit because they're adjustable just to clear back here, and now they hit there. So I'm gonna have to tub the front, and I just created a lot more work for myself. So I'm gonna just cut this out right now. I'm probably just gonna go here. Only there needs to be done. So I don't know, maybe go across here, up to there for now. Get in there. Might be able to get in there with a grinder. I'm not pulling that out right now. And just get it decent enough to turn and everything. I'll screw a piece of sheet metal on there for now, and then this side over here just to kind of like keep it sealed. And I'm gonna have to build new fender wells. So I'm gonna do this now and go from there, and then yeah. Smart Elio. Go 14s. So as you can see, the tire is there. I got to go up a little bit more, but at least there's room. I'll probably come up to here, just flat with there, and then I'll figure out something for here. I'll probably cut it here and then just go from there, or maybe even keep it there. I'm not sure yet. I'm really annoyed. Yeah, so maybe I'll just cut. Yeah, maybe I'll just end up cutting there and then come across here straight. And then I'll just rebuild the new one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut along this line here, and then I'm gonna go underneath and cut just here at the frame rail, and then up above here. And then just make this all new. It shouldn't be too bad. Fun! So what I'm doing here is I'm just measuring off roughly to make a paper template of the wheel tub that I'm gonna make. So I'm just sharpening, like, I guess 12 inches or so, just to kind of get a rough shape going, and then from that I'll take the paper and I'll just shape it as what I need it to be, and then we'll continue on with steel afterwards. So what I have here, I just have like a rough piece of paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on this side, and I'm gonna draw out the shape I need and everything on this side, and use this paper as a template on the other side, so I can make two of the exact same because they're symmetrical, and I kind of kill two birds with one stone type thing. So I'll do all the hard work and everything on this side, then lay this piece on that side, and then I'll just go like this. Since it's paper, I can go backwards. I'll just put it on the opposite on the driver's side, trace it out once I get the final shape here, and then I'll just make two of the pieces. I think I'm just gonna do it kind of lazily. I'm just gonna come around and then I'll just do a flat piece in the front rather than like bend it and everything. I have way too much other stuff going on to like have to deal with this and make it nice. So I'll just tack it in nicely, seam seal it. It's not a show car, it's a race car. It'll be good enough. And that's what we're doing. So So here you can see I'm just cutting the paper rough, just super rough. Just doesn't have to be perfect right away, but paper is a really good example to imitate steel as it moves and forms around the same way. Like Carl always says, paper is like clay, and it is definitely when you're metal forming, but like doing a flat piece of paper like this is totally gonna mimic metal in almost every single way. So it's just way easier using a piece of paper and using it as a template rather than bending steel in the way that you might not know to size. And always make a good template, because a good template will save you so much time in the long run. So here's the main shape it's going to be, super quick and dirty. You can see here I'm just going to come straight down. It's not going to be the most aesthetic, but I didn't even plan on doing this, so it kind of is what it is. If the factory would have just made it like continue on like that, that would have been absolutely mint. So I still got some trimming underneath to do there. I'm just going to go butt against that. It's super thick there, so that'll be strong. Here, it's going to be strong. So I'm just going to copy that shape, which is all form, just a flat piece cut out to that, just bent over my leg. And then, yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to bring this piece, I have to take all this stuff off here. And then bring this piece over there, trace the line on there, and then we'll be good to go. I'm probably just going to make 2 of these and then just mount that one over there. So yeah, there we go. So totally forgot to film, but got these little splash pans made. So I'm going to do a little bead roll. I just literally bent these around my leg. They're just a form, this single shape, no stretching or anything. So I'm just going to do a little line around here so they look way fancier than they are. And here we go. Got the Make It Custom Special right here, teardrops. Just a single pass. There's lots of depth there. Look at that. Super strong, super solid. Hopefully it fits. Now to the next one. Good enough. Got them all cleaned up. And now we're going to see if they fit. So they kind of, I think this one goes there. No, that's for that side. This one's for this side. So that goes up top there. And that goes there. It bent a little bit, so some more shape. No, that's a bit too much. There we go. It has to be flattened a little bit. Too much. want to get it to stick so I can show you guys. It's not cooperating. Good enough. So, there it is. It's not like the most aesthetic, but it'll look nice enough there. This side you won't even see it because it'll all be behind here. I'm going to have to probably change my intake. I'm going to have to change my overflow. Probably even change my catch can. As you can see, it goes there. Maybe I'll just kind of hit this one here to like clear this. Maybe move it up a little bit. I can't really move it up, but yeah, I'm not sure. That side, I didn't want to deal with right now. This side's the easy side. So it's like, at least I can take my frustration out and like get this one kind of in till it looks like all right. Then I just have to make that piece, and that piece will be easy to weld. And then mimicked for here. So this piece I'll just lay on top here. And then I will just draw a line here, cut that out, and then that one's kind of golden. So yeah, I don't have any of my welding stuff here, so I'm gonna call this video. I don't think it's over, but for today, So what I'm doing here, I'm just finding a ground because there wasn't any other grounds at the time, and then I totally forgot to, I think I pressed the wrong button and I didn't get like fitting it and tacking it for the first part. So here I am just tacking around the perimeter just to get it like situated in place. You can kind of see me pushing it out there just to make sure everything's aligned, and I'm just going to tack it around the whole thing, and then I'll lead it on to fill those tack holes till they're about 1/2 inch or so wide, like the distance in between, and then I'm just going to fill them up and close the gaps, and that's how we tack it up. So I don't want to bore you guys and just like do a bunch of time lapse of me welding. So this is all welded in. I just stitch welded it. Well, not stitch, but like just went around. There's a few holes that I missed, but I just got to make a front piece for this now. And then that's all taken care of. You guys can see I'm currently draining all the coolant because this is in the way. I could probably take that out now. I'm not sure, but... So I'm going to pull this out, and then I'm going to mark out and cut everything. And then I'll pull the intake and stuff, tape up all the runners. I do have to pull the transmission at some point. I don't know when. I have a 6-puck clutch in there. I have a brand new ACT clutch that I have to put in. But it's just a bit noisy. It's just loud. And I got to figure out something for the throat bearing. I think I'm just going to put like a little spring on the external side of the fork, and because then that'll like just pull it back, and then it will be good as new, because we've been having problems with the K-Power kit that the spacing in between the throat bearing and the pressure plate is too thick, and it applies pressure prematurely. So, but that's another video another story. So I'm just gonna drain the coolant. I do have like the littlest coolant leak on my thermostat, so I'm gonna be taking off the thermostat and seeing where the water's coming from and fixing that. But I'm just gonna pull this apart now here, do the doodahs, and start marking out. I kind of marked it out already. And then go from there. It's kind of boring stuff. At least I don't think it's very entertaining at all, but got to make the wheels fit. So here we are. So here I'm just cleaning up and kind of just getting it ready to mark out. I'm just marking with a Sharpie roughly where I think it's going to be. And then, yeah, start cutting it up. So here I'm going to cut this here. And then along there, and then I drew kind of like a half-ass line to go there and then here, and then I'll trim it a bit better once I finish. So here we are. Both tubs are welded in. That one's welded in, and that one's welded in. I still got to make the front, but that's boring. I'm not going to film that. So with these all the way turned, you can see how much room there is. There's room above, there. So that was a big thing that I wasn't expecting to do, but I just kind of went at it, and here we are. So yeah, I don't know what's next. I'm probably gonna just finish these, and then I got the white paint down. It's a direct to metal. It's just a Krylon rust protector paint. I don't know, it says somewhere on here, direct to metal. So I like to use a direct to metal paint just because it's made for it, and then you don't have to use a primer and stuff, even though I'm changing different colors, but now I can use that paint in other places. So got this all sprayed down. You can kind of see the Sharpie mark that I thought I got rid of, but I didn't get rid of on both sides. But now I'm just gonna take that Duplicolor candy and I'm just gonna spray it over, and then the front's done. So almost there. Then the back. So we all know this is my favorite part, and probably a lot of your guys' favorite part. So let's pull the tape off. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to do like a little spray up there just to merge it all. That looks pretty good. This I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing. I knew I should have blended it more, but oh well. You can kind of see the line there too. Not so much on this side, but I'll just put a piece of tape, like that paper tape here, and then I'll just do a nice little zoink. Little zoink on this side too, and there we have it. So got all the front painted, and we're just about done here. So you can kind of see in there, just really rough. And over here, it's not as shiny as over there. There's this clear coat that's like known as the 2K. Like you pop a little button on the bottom and it like mixes the hardener in it, and it's like a real clear coat. So I used that on the rest of it, but here I didn't. But like, it's all gonna be covered. I'm not too worried about it. I just want to drive this thing. Like, so here it is. Like, it's like pretty decent. It matches up. This side will all be covered, so I'm not too concerned about it, but yeah. I'm excited to get the front end back together, and then just the rear end. I have that at this point, like I have the rear end taken out, which I'll have a video on, and gonna narrow it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm really excited to get it finished and driving. I'm gonna have stickers up pretty soon, and probably a pre-sale on shirts or hoodies if they're not already up by the time you guys watch this. So I think end of March I will be having all inventory and stuff taken, and then to get all the other stuff. So click like, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for all your support, and see you on the next one.